this? Nice. Okay, that thing's gone. Nice. Okay. Of course that isn't something I can land on. Why would it be? So real quick, I want to look up something because I thought there was a thing that happened in that building we were just in. Yeah, there is supposed to be something here, but I guess I missed a step. So I'm gonna have to backtrack. Damn it. Yeah, why would that have worked? I mean, my first thought was, oh, I should just homeward bone out, but it's like, I can probably just jump down there. Silly me, thinking the game would let me do anything. Alright, so while I have the chance, looking for Creighton. And all I know is he's near this bonfire, or whatever that means. Let's just look. On the way to the Misty Woods. I don't know what that means. Like this? Oh, so apparently Scholar the First Sin, he's not here. He's by where you fight Scorpionus Najka. Why is the game griefing? Why do we have to change things that don't need to be changed? And also, how did I miss him, if that's the case? Because I know I went up into that tower. Am I going insane? Oh, here he is, just hanging out.
Just wait, you dirty rat. I remember you. Don't you scare me like that. That bastard with the ring lives in Brightstone Cove down the way. I'm gonna find him and settle the score. For the good of the world and for my own honour, I won't let that bastard live another day. For the good, I won't.
Yeah, I got some fragrant branches of yours, so I might as well. I believe this guy has something important. Fang key. Does that open that door with all the basilisks? I could just drop right down there, but this is a little bit safer. A little bit safer because I'm less likely to get surrounded. Alright, so here's whatever this is supposed to be.
Thank you for helping me. I am Ornifex.
The blacksmith Ornifex.
I owe you some form of thanks, if it would not trouble you.
They moved to Brightstone Cove, Seldora,
Thank you.
where they will make us boss weapons, I believe. And they give us a refund on the Fragrant Branch, which is nice. I was gonna homeward bone out, but this way takes us to the bonfire. Okay, back to this miserable place. You can just jump straight down there, but because of the spellcasting guy here, I want to just eliminate him first. One less source of projectiles I have to dodge later. Nice. Wish my sorcery could track that well. I believe that is a zip line you can just go to.
He's
But
swallowing me. Please, lend me a hand. Dad, get up and look.
so you have to help one of them. I don't believe it matters.
Serves you right.
Yeah?
I did it. Thanks for
I
your
mean, you
help.
didn't really do anything.
was
I
no
kind of just killed him.
Here, take this and go to my boat hole down the way. What's there is yours. Just a small token of appreciation. Here. It did me well. You did me well.
So we gotta find his bungalow. His favela, if as it were. Nice. I didn't know that was just a straight drop. Or else I wouldn't have just wilded my ass off. Love this game. So we never went up here, we might as well. I believe these spires leave me alone as long as I don't fuck with this guy.
Something seems to be bothering you. Yes, I can tell. You have doubts about something you did. I am Cromwell. Regret, anguish, disillusion, bewilderment. Together, they are the essence of life. But now, you're lost. You poor little thing. Yes, how tiny and frail are we. But if your heart is yet sincere, your sins will be forgiven. Now is the chance. Whenever you are ready.
So similar to the guy from Dark Souls 1, he will absolve your sins if you commit some heinous crime. there's Ornifex. Yeah, come in here, dickhead.
Oh, we meet again. This is my workshop. In your tongue, I believe I would be called a blacksmith. I create all manner of equipment. Normally, I only cater to a very select few, but I have a debt to you. My wares are far from iron set. I require no payment this time. My technique.
So they will trade boss souls for weapons.
The nature of an item is greatly They can be tricky to use. This is what I meant by unique. Come back again.
The unfortunate thing is we have to go here every single time we want to make a boss weapon. How do I get up there? Probably have to get there from above. But how do I actually get out of here? Or am I not supposed to, and I have to homeward bone out? Not this way. I failed, skeleton. I don't know what the deal is with the basilisks that don't have eyes. I don't know what makes them different from the other ones. Because as far as I'm aware, they can see just fine. Yeah, too heavy to open. That does deal damage to you if it hits you. I didn't know how much it would deal.
That'll leave a nasty scar.
So this is the real reward. The engraved gauntlets. If I can find them. They're kind of, they're just kind of whatever as far as stats, but 5% chance for attacks to become critical hits. One problem though is this puts us over our weight limit. So is there anything I can do about that? No. So for now I can't use them. Oh well. I guess I could change my armor out, but I don't feel like doing that right now. But yeah, Creighton sends us there with the knowledge that is trapped, and he doesn't say anything about it. Yep. That's a noise. I think I need one more Titanite chunk, and I can fully upgrade my Claymore, my other Claymore. Two idiots. Door's locked. Oh, I do have enough chunks. So do I want to just backpedal to Ornifex real quick and upgrade the Claymore? Maybe I should. Let's do that real quick. It doesn't matter what blacksmith I go to for that, but I mean, she's here and I've cleared the way, so. well just go back if I'm able to. I might not be able to. Try jumping. Let's see. What if I close the door? Was that just like blocking me? The controls are kind of trolling a little bit. Maybe I can't get back. Oh well. There is some way back, but I haven't found it. Because there was that one door that was locked by Ornifex. Oh well, it is what it is. This is not a very fun fight. So which is the way down? Do I have to just go around this way? Yeah. I believe these webs can be broken. So I need to be a little careful. Use repair powder before I go in there. So it doesn't fully repair my stuff, but should last for the whole fight. Thought there was like a good item here. Like a key, not a key item, but like a Estus Flask shard or something. Maybe I'm wrong. I think I am. So the spiders don't like fire. You can circumvent the endless amount of spiders that spawn, or near endless, by using a torch, but then that occupies your left-hand slot. So if you are reliant on a shield, or in my case, another weapon, you're kind of shit out of luck. Fight. If you do too much damage to one of the heads, it will come off. And you can only hurt the boss by hitting the heads. Dragon got webbed. Somehow. Here's a tree man.
No one has come this far, not for a very long while. Young Harlow, do you wish to shed this curse? Then accept the fate of your ilk, and face the trials that await you. Unless you have already joined the Crestfallen. Young Harlow, there are but two paths. Inherit the order of this world, or destroy it. Only a true monarch can make such a choice. Very few indeed have come even this far, and yet your journey is far from over. Half-grown Hollow, have you what it takes? Truly? Young Hollow, seek after Vendrick. He who almost became a true monarch. The Vendrick is certain to guide your way. Fledgling Hollow, may we meet again?
Alright. I believe that key we got off this guy opens that door at like the main chamber of this place. I don't know if we can leave the way we came, so let's check. If not, then oh well, I probably just won't come back here. Unless I need to go to Ornifex or something. But we may as well check. It doesn't look like we can actually get out this way. So let's see. Will this have respawned everything? Because if it didn't, then we can just walk back. Looks like it did. Oh well.
You are blessed with a myriad of souls. Bearer of the curse, make your way to the castle.
Alright. What's the character sheet looking like? 30 endurance, 24 adaptability. So yeah, a lot of endurance, but we're good on adaptability. When I get to 30 endurance, I can just start dumping into vigor.
I need.
Need 1,000 souls.
I'll be around.
How many is this?
You would.
So really the only upgrades now, I could pivot for another ultra greatsword from my left hand, but that's a boss weapon. Not only is it a boss weapon, but it's a DLC weapon. Other than that, the only thing I can really do besides pump up my stats is start upgrading the pieces of armor I have for just a little bit more durability. So speaking of, I want third dragon ring, which that is way later. And Royal Soldier's ring, which is in Drangley Castle. Okay, so that's where we're going, so I can at least get that. That ring should allow us to start using the gauntlets. And the ring is relatively early into Drangley Castle. Uh, 615 attack rating with each weapon. And not being able to lock onto those guys, I probably shouldn't use that attack. That seems like trolling. But yeah, this is where you go and you get all the great souls. If you have a certain amount of soul memory, which I don't remember how much. Soul memory is just total souls gained in that corner. You can go through without getting all Lord Souls, but it seems like a bit of a waste of time to do that unless you're speedrunning. That takes you to another DLC area. We don't have any of those items, so there's nothing I can do about that just yet. I know one of the items we get in Drangleic Castle. I don't remember the other. The other one we get in that hole in the middle of Majula, but we need a key. I think I know where the key is, but I'm not 100% sure off the top of my head. Unfortunately, though, the one downside to this, aside from having to give up defense for damage, the one downside to this is I cannot put a weapon in buff on my left-hand weapon. I can only put something on my right-hand weapon. And I can't, like, flip-flop them. I can't, like, menu to move them from one to another. I think that will cancel the buff. Nice. Getting a lot of slabs, which is weird.
This castle is isolated. But nonetheless, you must forge on. To bring an end to your journey and mine.
Okay, nothing to say. The Mastodons aren't all that difficult. They're just kind of beefy boys. So this place has an infinite amount of these guys. And you have to kill them by these things to activate those, whatever those are supposed to be. Which opens the door. Uh-oh. Later. That is, unfortunately, though, a reoccurring thing in Drangleic Castle.
Who are you? And by whose permission do you stand before me? This castle is the domain of King Vendrick.
His Highness.
You are a guest of our castle. I am
Whiplash.
Velaga.
Who are you? Followed by, you're a guest.
You seek an audience, unfortunately. His Highness is absent. My lord, the king, the queen has taken him. My lord made magnificent findings on souls. An accomplishment for the ages. He vanquished 4 great ones and built this kingdom upon their souls. Our king has watched over this land since ages long, long ago. King Vendrick. We must fight back, or the giants will take Drangleic. The king had a dear queen, a woman of unparalleled beauty, long ago, the Queen came to us, alone, from a faraway land. She warned our Lord of the looming threat across the seas, of the giants. The King crossed the ocean and defeated the giants with the Queen at his side. The King commandeered their power and created the golems. With the golems, the King created this castle to celebrate victory and to show his love, his gratitude to his Queen. The Queen brought peace to this land and to her King. A peace so deep, it was like the dark. Is this
That's ominous.
some sort of a dream? Where am I? What has happened to our castle? Who are you? By whose permission do you stand before me? Welcome, visitor. Our guests are treated with honor. Tell me if you should require anything.
We might as well spend some
Gonzo,
souls.
be safe.
Get all the stuff we can. So that was 2,500 each, so I need 25,000. Give or take. And the rest I can spend on arrows.
Tell.
That I don't need, that's just spell usage. But the arrows we can at least get some value out of.
My lord made magnificent. Evang, Ark, King Vang. Gonzo, be safe.
I don't want to go there just yet. I don't remember if there's a trigger for it, but there is a fight in there. And I would rather get to a bonfire first, not that I get sent back like 20 fucking minutes. Yeah, the Chancellor has basically warned us that the Queen is not to be trusted. Nice. Nice. I guess for the big shield bros, I need to bait their attack so I can actually hit them without bouncing off of their shield. Unless that happens, obviously. I can just take advantage of them kind of spawning. Bone dust. guess I can spend more souls. Because I don't know if he actually gives us something if we spend a certain amount.
Welcome.
I feel like the 30,000 I spent would have been enough, all things considered, but...
The king had long ago sheep the king.
Oh well.
Gonsos, be safe.
Yep. Alright, so we have to do something. And then that triggers something that spawns in there and fights us. I wasn't 100% sure if it was just automatic or if I needed like some prerequisite. So down here is to the end of the game. We can't go there yet because we don't have a certain key item. I believe what I'm looking for is the rightmost door. I mean, obviously there are items in here, some of which are actually really good, but the problem with opening all of these is, those Ruined Sentinels respawn. So you can activate the golems. I don't believe that anything actually happens if you do. That, I believe, is a hole. So let's see. Lead this guy over to the golem. So from the look of it, it showed us a summon sign for Bashful Ray. Why is he so bashful? We found him like 3 times and he's been the same emotional state. Alright, Royal Soldier's Ring. And now we can use this. So it makes a special noise when you do trigger a critical hit, but I'm not entirely sure what it sounds like, so I have to be paying attention. It is unfortunately a 5% chance though. So it's not very likely. Didn't think that would hit us. So that's open. That's the way forward. What is over here? Actually, I know what's over here, but we should investigate. Some weird gremlin is down here. And a bonfire. I might have to teleport out. Yeah, here's this guy again.
Young undead, don't let this curse weigh upon you. We meet a second time. Young undead, if you truly seek the dark, then we will surely meet again. May we?
So we got the one at Shade Woods, we got the one here. I'm struggling to remember where the other one is. I mean, it could be at a spot that we haven't made it to yet. Hi there. Oh, if they just want to walk away, that's fine. So the frozen flower is one of the items to get to the DLC. I have to assume that is the one at the Shrine of Winter that we passed when we came here. So it might be in our best interest to just go and get the bonfire at the DLC, now that I have the key to enter. So yeah, that is acid. It annihilates our gear. I believe it destroys everything that you are currently equipped with. So if I want to go rummaging around in that filth, that fucking diarrhea water, then I gotta strip down. Pretty sure this isn't trapped. It's just everything, yeah, in there that shoots shit at you. Okay, so those were the Cyan Knights. I wasn't 100% sure. Those guys are able to drop a Claymore. We just didn't get lucky and had to buy our second one. So yeah, for some reason, approaching that causes curse. Nameless Usurper. Might as well fight them somewhere I have room. Well, that wasn't much of a fight, but hey, we take those. was looking for that. I don't believe that acid deals damage to you as a player, it just obliterates your gear. So, guess we strip down. Rings too, unfortunately. Not Mastodon. Jesters. There you are. Can I equip anything heavier without going over? Oh, I can equip Bengal's armor. Well, sure. Might as well triple our durability. Yep. I'm going to have to go back and buy life gems soon.
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead. I am Nashandra, Queen of Drangleic. A true monarch carries the weight of their souls. The last king of this land, King Vendrick, as he was called. He found the strength to rule his people, and when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them. But in the end, he never took the true throne. Visit Vendrick. We have no need for two rulers.
I just casually suggesting I murder her husband. We're supposed to believe that she's some benevolent queen. Pilgrim Belclair. So yeah, there are two dragon riders. That's not what I wanted. I want a life gem. Yeah, that dragon rider has less health than the other one. That's why they got annihilated. Go back, spend our souls. I guess I will get the bonfire at the Shrine of Winter, so when I'm ready to actually go do that, we can just teleport straight there.
Bearer of seek, lest the
Oh, there's Pate's armor.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, we killed Pate as part of a quest to get the engraved gauntlets. So get this bonfire real quick. I don't know what order I want to do the DLC in. It makes the most sense to do the tower first, because if I decide I want to pivot to the boss soul weapon, then I can do that without basically getting it at the very end of the fucking game. But we'll see. So get this, and it's back to Drain Lake. The armor that I planned on using for my late game set is the next boss. Well, I'll have to actually see like the stat comparison, because when I was putting together the character in my character planner, I was only really looking at the weight limit. So since I can use Vengarl's armor, if that's better, then I might as well just do that. And none of these... Fuck you, asshole. Dick. Alright. Lead these guys back here. I only need the one. So that lowers the elevator. I didn't actually remember exactly what I did off the top of my head. Okay, no mimic. Old Knight Hammer. So, Gower's Ring of Protection is arguably the best ring in the game. It only protects you from a certain amount of attacks, I think 4, before it breaks. But it blocks backstab damage, I believe, and it severely reduces damage you take from the back. So you can, if you know an attack is going to hit you, you can, like, kind of do an about face and have that soak the attack for you. I believe one of these chests is trapped. Yeah, it's this one. A washing pole. I don't need help washing my pole, thanks. But also, technically, you don't have to go this way. When you lower the elevator, if you really wanted to, you could just homeward bone back to the bonfire. But there's obviously stuff to get here. I have to assume that sign is bait. Like, I don't mind, like, the stupid, like, waste of time messages when, like, it's something funny. When it's just, like... When it's just something that's, like, well, you should... it's an illusory wall, but it's, like, in a spot that is very clearly, like, impossible to have something. It's just, like, you're wasting people's time. It's a little cringe to me. So this is... Gotta be careful. Yeah, it'll be like... illusory, like, try jumping, and it's just like a... very clearly a bottomless chasm. So here is where you used to get one of the items for the DLC in the original game. That got moved to where we got the frozen flower, if I'm not mistaken. I guess because they figured not everyone would just go all the way through instead of just taking like a homeward bone back to the bonfire. But I don't know. There's a lot of questionable decisions that FromSoft made. I mean, I remember it being like that. Maybe I'm wrong. here's some horrifying, like, Silent Hill thing. That you need a specific item to open. You need the key to the embedded. Where you can open that up and free the person in there. I don't remember what the point is. The key to the embedded is also an item. A weapon. If I remember correctly, it wasn't actually terrible, but... like many things, it's like, you kind of need to plan around certain items. Like, it doesn't make sense to make an entire build around something that you get at, like, the very end of the game. Because, like, unless your sole purpose is doing PvP, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna play 90% of the game just so I can finish my build. Yeah, a new game plus, I guess, but, like... I feel like the majority of people that play this game now are, like, content creators that are like, well, this is a new game plus 7 like viewer run where like they'll have people like load in and they won't actually fight and let like the people watching the stream of like questionable social intelligence fight the boss for them. Yep. I thought there was an NPC phantom down here that invaded. Maybe not. Ashen Knight Boyd. Alright, this is a very cringe boss. Yeah, well, I rolled, but whatever. The Looking Glass Knight, their shield actually reflects magic. Which, I mean, yeah, kind of based, but if you're like doing, like soloing this as like a magic character, it's kind of miserable. If you take too much time, the Looking Glass Knight will slam the shield down, and if you're offline, they'll summon NPC phantoms. If you're online, they can actually summon players to fight you. I mean, it's an interesting concept, but it's kind of miserable if your build isn't good or you're not good. Spell Quartz Ring 2 and a bonfire aesthetic. So, now we go to, before the DLC is taking into account, the worst area in the game. And I'm reasonably confident that we're going to be getting invaded by a player here. Just because this is already a miserable area, that it wouldn't surprise me. their souls before we lose them.
Is that a shard you found? Here, to see how it...
Any worse than DLC? I mean, possibly, but when I think of the DLC areas, the thing that comes to mind immediately is the frozen wasteland in the DLC that we had first entered just for the bonfire. And granted, it's an optional area, there's really no reason to go there, but...
You?
Like, FromSoft took
Lively.
great pride in, making sure some of the areas were as anti-fun as possible. So, now we can get the Looking Glass Knight set. Or we can get the Smelter Demon set, too. So I need 23,000 souls to get both of them.
Are you sure?
Oh, just enough.
Looking for...
Just enough, and I can get a few life gems. So I don't know which is actually going to be better, and it's a little hard to compare in the menu like this.
Thanks for the purchase, dude.
So let's see. This is pretty much better across the board. However, it does make us overburdened, so I can't use that until I get the 3rd dragon ring. This is just outright worse. I mean, it gives... What is that? What are those stats? Curse and Petrify resist, but Curse isn't that bad, and Petrify, there are very few enemies that can actually petrify. The only ones I can really think of are the basilisks.
But
So I gotta wait till I get the 3rd dragon ring, and I can use the Looking Glass Knight's armor. Alright. Time for misery. The big problem with this area is 2 things. One, being waist deep in water half the time, so you can't actually maneuver. And 2, fighting spellcasters who can shoot shit at you from pretty much the entire screen. Like, if you can see them, they can shoot at you, more or less. There's something up there. I don't remember what it is. I have to assume it's not anything special. Yeah, Twinkling Titanite. I mean, I have a lot of Twinkling Titanite. In fact, how much do I even have? 14, yeah, I'm kind of good on those. One of the classes actually starts with the Archdrake set. At least everything but the helmet. Tim McFreely. Well, like I thought, we would get invaded in this fucking shithole. He's gotta get to us. I'm in no rush. spinning like shit. How the fuck did that hit me? Whatever. I have no idea how that one attack hit me, but oh well. That must have been like the very edge of the fucking hitbox, because that looked like it missed. Alright, whatever. Yeah, just using Santier's spear, it's... I kinda griefed fighting him, but it is what it is. So I think as long as I don't agitate those guys, that they don't really give a shit about me. I just wanted to kill them before when I got invaded, so I didn't like roll into one and then get a surprise death.
We knew you were coming, and stopped singing. We are Milfinito. We are here to sing to those bound by death and dark. We will sing here, forever. We know nothing of the world outside, and why should we? Do you seek King Vendrick? But what is a king? We know nothing of the world outside, for we will never leave here. When we sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught. Is there anything, perhaps? This is all that we
Here's
can do.
a smooth out rock.
When we sing, the
Like, maybe this will help, and they just give me a pebble. Like, oh, okay. Like, if the area isn't like diseased like this, I don't really mind getting invaded. But in a place like this that already sucks, it just kind of compounds my misery. Yeah, it makes it fun. Yeah, for them. For me, it's just stress. Now this is where it becomes miserable. The first part there, that's whatever, but here is where it just goes to shit. Yeah, like all the way over there, and I'm in waist deep water. I mean, I'm already forlorn. I don't need to be invaded by the spirit of that emotion. Hey, where is that going? That projectile just sent into like the stratosphere. In Dark Souls 1, you upgrade the Pyromancer flame with just souls. Now, in this, you need the fire seeds. Way over there, I think is something DLC related. I don't remember exactly. I know there's DLC related stuff in here, but it's like you complete the DLC and then go there for an item. So that's kind of useless for right now. think it's the cleric that starts with the Archdrake set minus the helmet. Which is weird, because it's kind of a late game set, if you consider pre-DLC. Like, it doesn't give you anything special, but it's unusually tanky, considering how early in the game you can just get it. I didn't need to use the life gem. Now I do. Alright, there's a bonfire through this way. Might as well hit it up before I go back and look around. That broke my ring, didn't it? Yep. Because I was locked in an animation, it broke the ring. There was something over here that was being guarded by some of the Archdrake guys. Problem is now I'm fat rolling, so I kind of have to just tank these. Or hope I can sprint by. I kind of have to stay behind them, force them to do that, because it's just safer than risk getting grabbed. If I wasn't fat rolling, it would be a different story, but life ring +2, that's actually decent. I want the life ring +3, which I think is in one of the DLC. But I could use that if I decide that I don't want the increased souls from the Silver Serpent ring. But I feel like that's gonna wait until our build is finalized. So go repair the ring, I guess spend our souls. I might use a human effigy here when I get back, because the worst part's over. It's really just getting to that bonfire that's a pain in the ass.
I'll be around.
Bearer and
I knew. Thank you.
Who's this? Felicia the Brave. Bye, Felicia. Hope that didn't. That'll kind of bust up that ring, but there shouldn't be any more of those guys, so I think it's fine. Might be wise to pull back, so I'm not at risk of pulling all those arch whatevers. Come on, just fucking get in here. Jesus. Asshole. Have to be careful of our footing. I believe it's safe here. Obviously excluding the guys trying to beat me to death, but that goes without saying. I just mean falling to my death. Okay, I thought that was somewhere I could walk. I really did think I could walk there. Whatever. Stupid is as stupid does, I guess. Unironically, just better off throwing fire bombs. Instead of risking my gear getting destroyed. Just gonna try and get my souls. Like, it looked like a pathway I could walk. Maybe you just have to jump, but that seems a little treacherous to navigate. Let's just get out of here. Dread. Seaman of Dong. But why does the frog have like a foreskin mask? Yep, that connected for sure. Unlucky. Yeah, key the embedded. So if you wanted to, you could go back and open up that doorway in Drang Lake Castle. Yeah, you can actually break the treasure chest. So, I only attack once. It's not based on the damage you deal, it's based on the amount of times you hit it. So you don't have like a claymore, for example, then break it instantly, just because you're trying to check it for if it's a mimic. Death required ahead. Hollow required ahead. Well, I guess they're not lying, and you need to be dead. So we're taking an intentional death. That didn't quite work the way I thought it would. So this one doesn't count because it's on purpose. I don't know if the basilisks will follow us all the way up here. So let's see. Friend. Bug ahead, therefore try ranged battle. But why would I shoot the moth? Or butterfly, whatever it's supposed to be. Oh, Christ. Oh, he's tanky. That better not be what I think it is. That better not be an acid mist. Clobbered. Because it didn't look like I was getting poisoned, so I have to assume that it was... Alas, nothing happened. Feels terrible. Our prayers were unanswered.
Who are you? And what do you want from us? Milfinito. My name? Do you mean our name? We know nothing of the outside world. We sing eternally for those who built it. We have
I've been told
here.
this already.
We know nothing of the outside world. The little ones and the great dead one taught us song. We have sung ever since. This is what we were taught. You silenced that cursed singing. Please accept these as a thank you. Do you see? You poor, take this. This is all the little and the...
do you seek comfort? Here's a petrified something. It could just be like a turd that they found. For all we know. Oh, fuck me. I'm guessing these are... yeah, they're... IEDs. Yep, that's acid cloud. Nice. Well, we're back to fat rolling, so guess we're just dead. That's cringe. It really is. Like, forcing me to fight some bullshit that breaks my armor. Like, okay. So I gotta go back, spend souls just to repair.
I knew. I'll be around.
So how much durability does that ring actually have compared to the other ones? Oh yeah, no wonder. It only has like a third of the durability. Well, that sucks. I don't know if we still need to be hollow to go through that door. I mean, I guess I could just go through the door and then break the hollowing. But yeah, I mean, those guys are kind of diseased. Oh, they got like ranged harass with their fireballs. They got the firestorm. They got those fucking mines. And they have the acid cloud. Like, there is quite literally no fun allowed with these guys. Let's see, does anything happen when I'm not hollow? No. So I probably need an item. Yep. I guess I can just take my entire life bar and damage. Like, whatever. Like, if it was a player, then they would have at least run out of spell charges and be forced to use a wilted dusk herb or something to get their spells back. Because they're NPCs, they have unlimited casts. So I just have to sit here Yep. There go all those souls, because he just rolls through all of my ship. I can't wait to get through here and then find out that there was really no point in actually exploring. I know it's gonna happen, it's... Like Sublime Bone Dust, like Estus Flash Shard, nah. We're gonna get like a large Titanite Shard. to see if I could have just run through and avoid the explosion. Like, that's an enemy that, like, shouldn't respawn, you know what I mean? That's the kind of thing that it's like, okay, you killed them, so they're not coming back. Not that it's like, well, you're gonna have to fight like 100 of these guys just to make this place even more insufferable. Hoping I get both of them. So what happened to the other guy? Do these guys not respawn, but the one up top does? Or did he just randomly not aggro? Didn't think that was gonna hit. Considering it's an arcing projectile, I assumed it was just gonna collide with the ground. So what is this? What was the source of all this misery? A manslayer. What is that even? A katana. All that for a dex weapon. Like, this is what I mean, like, it's just kind of unpleasant. It just kind of makes me detached from the game when I have to deal with shit like that. Because really all we did was lose souls. We didn't gain anything. I was going to just run through, but with that guy in the way, I don't feel like getting petrified. I mean, to be fair, while we did lose like 50,000 souls, that's only really like 3 levels at this point, so it's not that horrific. It's not like it's early game where it's like 20 levels, but it's still annoying. Cause I would like to stop using the Silver Serpent Ring, but I need levels. I need a lot of levels. So I need what? Like, yeah, I need 10 more endurance, and then I just dump into vigor. I mean, I guess I don't need the endurance, but it's a situation that it's like gives me more weapon swings, so I feel like I might as well. Damn it. Yeah, here's this asshole again. Come to say more cryptic nonsense. Not this guy.
Young Hollow, what drives you so to overcome your supposed color? Life is brilliant, beautiful. It enchants us. To the point of obsession. Some are true to their purpose, they are of shadows, flesh and mind. One man lost his own body, but lingered on as a head. Others chase the charms of love. However it is. What is it that drives you? Once, the Lord of Light banished dark and all that stemmed from humanity. And men assumed a fleeting form. These are the roots of our world. Men are props in static life, and no matter how tender, how explicit, a lie will remain a lie. Young Harlow, knowing this, do you still desire peace? Venric, the near true monarch, is here, and not far off. But what is a king? You, neither born with great wisdom granted by the fates.
Hey, who are you to decide that,
What is
asshole?
it you seek? You cannot even say yourself.
Yeah, we can't say because we're a voiceless player character. The wall. Some of the summon sign locations are very weird. Like, why is there one here of all places? Devotee Scarlet. Who? torch required ahead. Yeah, that's a lie.
Halt. Human, do not produce light.
Yeah, they hate the light.
Light, and all those who bear it, are unwelcome in this place.
If we light a torch, they will attack us.
I am Ugdane. Countless dead rest here in light. Only agitates. I am a finito. We weave death. This task was granted to me by the one who gave us the first death. Countless souls rest here. Some were rich, others poor. Some... Did you come for him? The one called Vendrick. You will find him deeper inside. Many castle servants and the like have come to fetch their lord, but they rest here now. Perhaps he's not in the mood for company. In the past, the former King of Light, he feared humans. Feared that they would usher in an age of dark. How queer you humans.
Gage?
How you go on, never separating truth from fiction. This place is welcome to all, provided due reverence is shown. Death is equitable. Tell me what you desire.
Dark arrows are nice, but Elizabeth mushrooms are also nice. I guess I'll waste my souls, because Elizabeth mushrooms are very good. They are also very expensive.
What? I am a finito. This count some farewell.
Yeah, eat the mold. Become one with the fungus.
What?
At least any, like, excess I can spend on arrows.
In the past?
Yeah, yeah.
Huh? This place, there, tell me. I am a fit, this count, somewhere in, farewell.
I thought he gave us an item. Like, I thought he was one of the merchants that had an item. I really don't feel like spending...
What?
Like 40,000 souls
Crude
on...
human.
Yeah, whatever, man. I just gave you a fuckload of souls and he's just giving me an attitude. Down ahead. Yeah, you can jump down there. I guess I should. Might as well. Soul of a great hero. Wait. Crushed eye orb? Ah, that's the thing. Yeah, I remember I said earlier that there's a item you need to fight a specific NPC. I didn't remember where you got it, so I guess it's just here. Liar ahead. Surely. So if you know where you're going, yeah, like, we can see the signs down there. I wonder if this is a lethal descent. Let's find out. Okay, doesn't seem like it. The hell is he doing? That guy was just trolling. Oh. Ladder. What else is down here before we go? Nothing. Well, there's something. Oh, there's stairs. guys. Torch ahead. Don't you dare. Yeah, even... You know it's bad when there is a developer sign saying don't you dare. The developer signs, they don't have ratings because obviously it doesn't make sense to rate them. They're typically few and far between for obvious reasons. And light it. I mean, I could. So the bells are not good. Hitting the bells is a bad idea. Hitting those things, the statues, is a good idea. Because the statues summon those weird ring wraith looking things. And I hit the bell. I thought that was one of the statues, so, I mean, might as well prepare for violence. I know of one illusory wall that's later in this place. But I don't know about any others off the top of my head. Where does this take us? Chest ahead. Very perceptive. Dried fingers. Is that the item I think it is? Maybe not. I don't remember what it does. I think in Dark Souls 1 it increased the likelihood of someone invading your world. It, like, invited people in. So, here is the illusory wall that I remember. It removes the invasion timer, that makes sense. And this is Avalon. Pretty much the same weapon from Dark Souls 1, but substantially more attainable. Yeah, in Dark Souls 2 especially, there is a build that people were doing that was Havilands, where they were power stancing Avalons in full Havel's armor. It's very degenerate gameplay. I believe they had the ring that made you do like the cartwheels when you rolled as well. and they are just kind of like ninja flipping around while shooting like 6 crossbow bolts a second at you. A little crowded in here. What? I didn't even... What? I didn't see a projectile or anything. I just exploded. Like, they just... they cast bone explosion on me, I guess. Want to avoid doing that, but can't do anything about that now. Doesn't look like I'm being followed. Yeah, I hit for sure. Now this area, this room is not fun. Because there's only one way out. And we have these guys that just kind of make a beeline to the bell. So, grab our souls. Yep. also a dead end. Very fun place. And this opens up the shortcut, so if and when we get horribly killed, at least now I don't have to go through that gauntlet again. So the boss that's at the end of this hallway, I believe I get something for... Nice. Somehow missed. I believe I get something for killing them in some New Game Plus cycle. But I don't know exactly how high the bonfire intensity has to be. And I also don't know if that affects Vendrick.
This is gonna go poorly, I can already tell.
Need space. I don't know what killed me. I guess I got hit by two things at once. Yeah, a big problem with that hallway is, the wraiths, whatever you want to actually call them, they are infinitely spawning there because their statues are built into the architecture, so you can't actually break them. And we accidentally hit that ourselves. Well, I mean, they're gonna trigger eventually. Grab my souls first. Somehow had invincibility frames there. Yeah, get away from that so I can loot it. I'll happily put you to the sword, but you gotta let me get the item first, my guy. Okay, I guess he's confused. So what is this? A torch. 4 torches. Nice. 20 minutes of light. Incredible value considering the effort I had to put in to get it. This is Velstadt, the Royal Aegis. He is basically the bodyguard to Vendrick. So that can clip me when I'm rolling through. So good to know. I don't remember if... Okay, I didn't know if he did like a Nova that I had to dodge. I thought he was done. I thought he was done with the attack. I got punished for healing. Alright, well I can just run straight to the boss now. Yeah, he got me. I got shit on. No, like I genuinely thought I was safe there. I really should start pivoting to using better life gems. How many do I actually have? I have an okay amount, but I don't know. I guess I should pivot. Not that I'm using like a life gem every time I get fucking hit. Yeah, he had 5 health with that last hit. Nice, nice meme. Thought there was a bonfire here. Oh well. See, there's Vendrick. He's kind of just wandering around aimlessly. Dude's lost his mind. He's not hostile to us as long as we don't attack him. We will, however, be fighting him, just not right now. Not right now because I need items first. I don't think you have to kill him to use the aesthetic.
This
I mean,
ring,
possibly.
use it to gain power.
Let's
Adventure
actually
to the
see.
Far East, bearer of the curse. Then one day you will, without reason.
So the King's Ring allows us to open a number of passageways that were previously blocked. Oh, it does affect him. I mean, I may as well fight him first and then use the pumpkin. You know what I mean? So we gotta get some items because there are certain consumable items that you can get that as long as they're in your inventory,
Bearer until
Vendrick will have less damage reduction. He just gets like free damage mitigation.
You? Thank you.
And there are 4 you can get. So we gotta go back to Black Gulch real quick, because there's some I can get down here. And we'll be able to get another when we go to a different area that's coming up. So it's one of these I have to... God damn it. It's one of these I have to drop down onto. Yep. Yep. Getting my attacks interrupted by like a random dart. This we need a key. Also, I remember this is actually the 3rd place we go to find that old guy. I don't remember the last time I've actually fought these guys with a melee character, so this could be miserable. We'll see. I have to fight not 1, but 2 of these fucking giants. It's gonna go great, I can already tell. Technically, you can, like, reset and, like, not kill both of them, and you can, like, farm them infinitely for souls, but when you kill them both together, they stop spawning. Somehow that hit. I wish the enemies clanged off of objects as much as I did. So, Forgotten Key and Soul of a Giant. I'm guessing the Forgotten Key is what opens that thing up. But the Soul of a Giant, we need up to 4, I believe. Each one reduces Vendrick's damage reduction by some value. Which is Ring of Giants? Is that the Poise ring? Yeah. Wait a minute. Why do I have 2 regular Rings of Giants? There's an item there. I don't remember what it is. It's a little precarious to get to. So while I'm here, I might as well open up that door. Dark Spirit ahead. That thing, the weird, whatever the fuck that thing
meet
is,
again, young
didn't
undead.
follow us.
You have the look of a true seeker.
Do I? I kind of look like a psychopath,
I am
for being honest.
Grandal. If you seek true dark, well then.
Join the Pilgrims of Dark, and that allows us to go into these dungeons, if you'd call them that.
There you are.
The first
You
one's
are
free.
now a pilgrim of dark.
Every time you die, you have to use a human effigy to
chasm
open
beckons you.
the chasm.
Those drawn to the dark.
This is possibly the easiest covenant in any Souls game to advance, because all you have to do is complete the chasms. I don't think you can be invaded by players in here, but maybe you can. Power stance versus power stance. Which of the chimp builds will win? And it's me. Oh. Didn't think that was gonna reach all the way up here. What? Yeah, I'm kind of getting a disease. Why does it knock me to the ground, though? Yeah, that's so degenerate. Like, basically a non-existent animation. It just kind of is there to troll us. Alright, let that guy up so I can kill him first, please. Okay, well. They're having some issues. Nothing. Some of these areas have pitfalls. Left and then right. Well, I guess they're telling us where to go. Yeah, the main objective of these is you have to light this thing. Which unfortunately means I have to use a flame butterfly every single time I go in here. So there's someone down there. Two people down there. It was nice of him to stand there and let me kill the guy. A pumpkin. And there's one of those spellcasters there. I guess I need to eliminate this guy. Oh, we missed. Later. Yeah, we do have to kill everything. I forgot. Fine work, skeleton. And then you just jump in the abyss. And you somehow survive. So, there is a, I don't want to say it's necessarily a secret boss, but if you do each of these,
Young undead,
you get to fight a boss at the
is
end.
set upon. Let us see. You have seen dark. What once was a great void of darkness became but fragments. But slowly, it is we. May the dark.
Alright, so that's it for me for today. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you to the views, hosts, follows, everything. You guys are awesome. I'll be back on Tuesday, same time. I guess we'll do all of the Pilgrims of Dark stuff and fight that boss, and then we'll just keep going. And I guess in that time I can figure out where the other key items. I know there's a key item in the pit here in Majula. I don't remember where the other one is off the top of my head.
I knew.
So, I can figure that out in the meantime.
Thank you.
So, until then, I hope you guys all have a good one.